Hey, it's Bergeron here with you, and today we're going to look at some real simple color mixing outside, some real simple in plein air color mixing, and today we're going to concentrate on green, how to get the green that you want and how to make it quick and simple and easy. I have this little drawing here, a place that I call the birches, and we're going to look at just putting some real simple green on it. I'm working today on a piece of Canson watercolor paper. This is 140 pound cold pressed. This sheet is measured out at 8 by 10, so 8 inches by 10 inches. And I have with me two brushes, half-inch flat and a number 4 round. And this is my Sennelier watercolor set. This is the Impressionist set. I also have with me a tissue in case I make any mistakes, and I have my glasses, but I'm hoping I'm not going to need those. I have water with me. Remember, I try to use just a little bit of water at a time, so I'm going to fill up 3 of these little wells here. I might even make fill up a 4th well. So I try to only have a little bit of water out at a time. So we're going to look at color mixing, making the green that you want. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the question, what 2 colors make green? Easy, simple. The answer is blue and yellow. So is it easier to make yellow into green, or is it easier to make blue into green? Well, the easy answer is it's easier to make yellow into green. Why? Well, it's a very, very light color. It's the lightest color in our palette, obviously. And it's very, very simple to add a little bit of color to it and change it immensely. But here's the thing. I already have green in my palette. So do I need to reinvent the wheel? The answer is no. You really don't. Take a little bit of water and put it into your palette here. Now, I've cleaned mine off. If you've watched my videos, you know I don't clean it off very often, but for this demonstration I have. Put a little bit of water in here and pick up quite a bit of green, put it into this. Alright, so always test your color on the side of your page to see if it's the color that you want. And I'm going to work wet on dry today, so I'm going to put a little bit of this green on here. Alright, so some of the grass is that color. But what if I want this grass to be a lighter color? Well, then I'm going to put a little bit of water in here, and you see it's going to be kind of a greeny kind of water because I had some water still on I had some green paint still on my brush. I didn't bother to rinse it out. I don't need to. I'm working in green. I'm going to pick up quite a bit of yellow, and I'm going to put that yellow into this green. If I want to make this original green a little bit lighter, I just pick up some of this yellow and put it into this green. I'm just going to put it on the side there, and then I'm going to take my original green brush and I'm going to mix it up. And you'll see it's already changed color. So I'm going to use that on my palette. Test it first, see if it's the color you're looking for. Put some of that on my painting. Maybe there's another place that needs to be a little bit lighter, so I'm going to pick up some more yellow. And I'm going to put that into this green, and I'm going to put that onto my page, and you'll see it's even more intense, but I'm going to put some of that into my painting. And say I want it to be a little bit yellower still, I'm going to pick up some more yellow. But what the thing is that I want you to notice is that I'm not using the same brush. I'm keeping this yellow, pure yellow, and moving it into this green, and that changes this green that's on my brush, and then I put that into my painting. Okay? So it's keeping the yellow, pure yellow. So let's go back to this again. We're going to mix up a little bit more of this original green. That's pretty intense. Put some more water into it. Make it a little bit less saturated. And we're going to put in some, a little bit of green foliage on these trees. These trees are birch trees. This time of year, late spring, they're very vibrantly green. But I also want there to be some darker tones in these trees. So what do? Well, you guessed it. I add blue. So now I'm going to take some water, put some water up here, quite a bit of water. And I'm going to pick up some blue, quite a bit of blue. Now I want to make this green darker. So what do? Well, I'm going to take my blue and add it to my green. And you'll see that kind of changed it pretty significantly, just that little bit. I'm going to put some of this into my painting. And I want there to be some areas that are a little bit darker yet. So I'm going to pick up some more blue, put that into my painting, mix it around with my other brush. Now I have a forest green. I'm going to put some of that in. Some area in the background here that's a little bit darker. Put some of that in there. Some of this area in here. Alright, so I want to make this a little bit darker still. So I'm going to pick up some more blue with my number 4 brush. Mix it up with my 1/2 inch brush. Put that into my painting. And remember, I dap it onto the... I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the blue. Put more of it yet into my green. Mix it up. So now I'm going over, much more over towards the blue area of color. Alright, but that's a quick, easy little demonstration. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Use the green that you have, add yellow to it to make it lighter, add blue to it to make it darker. It's real quick and simple and easy. If you learned anything from this video, please give me a like. If you are currently a subscriber, I thank you very much, and if you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot, and join me again next time. So if you stuck around and you're watching the end of this video, I put some red, I wet these areas around these trees, in between the trees, and I put some red in there. The reason I put the red in there was because red is the complement to green. So there's a lot of green in here, so I mixed up red and I changed the intensity of it so that some of it was very, very saturated and other parts of it were not very saturated. So some of it reads as quite red and some of it reads as sort of this pale kind of browny, almost grayish kind of color, and then some places here where the green mixed in. So my son Zane says to me all the time, one of the things that I really need to do on my videos is I really need to do a giveaway. So here's a giveaway. If you are watching this and you're the first person to put a comment into the comment section, I'm going to give you this painting. I'm going to sign it and I'm going to mail it to you. All you gotta do is just tell me that you've seen it, be the first person to do it, and it's yours. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a like if you learned anything. Thanks for checking me out.